Okay, hello everyone. Once again, welcome to Crypto Antics. I think the next thing I want to talk about is where to invest your money. As I was saying in the previous video, um, by the time you start raising a little money from working, then you be or you come to the realization that you need a place to put your money. And the little money that I get, you can normally put it in the bank. The most banks that I belong to, I don't even know whether they give us interest or they just keep deducting our money. So I don't know whether even their investments are good, but I'm sure they have some investment plan. But the interest that they will probably give will not probably interest anyone. So it's just maybe something to cover the charges or something like that. Maybe that's what I've seen from my banks. The first thing you will come to is the capital. If you are going to actually invest money, it's the capital that you want. And if you are just someone who have started working and you are just saving some small money, then your capital will not be that huge. So definitely you need a place that you could actually invest it, and that's why my I ended up in trading because it doesn't matter how much you have. $10, $20, $50, you can start with it. Other business you can't. Like if you want to go into farming and you just have $100, you can't even get maybe a land to even start. If you want to do real estate, there's nowhere you can even go there. So it means you have to find a place that you can actually put that small money. And I think trading should be quite easy to do because you can start with even that small capital, even $10 you can do that. And later on, I'll talk about reason why, even though it's small money, trading can still give you a leeway to at least kind of multiply that money small if you see it as investment. That's how I actually see trading. I don't go into trading trying to make huge money. Or sometimes the margin that you will get is fine, but I actually see it as a place that if I can put my money and maybe every month, let's say 10%, that's okay. So in a year, I'm expecting that I'll be able to at least double that money. So that's how I'm looking at trading. So I look at my trading strategy in that way. When I started, I was following others and the way they were trading, and those ones, if you follow, you're not careful, so you might actually lose all your money. And I don't believe I'm interested in going that route because it becomes horrible because every time instead of at least holding to your investment or the money that your capital, you end up losing it. So I think throughout my journey through trading, I've always tried to hold on to my capital in a way. Even sometimes I'll win it and I'll lose it and then I'll keep recovering or something like that. But even during that period, it was a learning period for me. So I think during that time I have learned a lot. I've seen different trading. So again, I'll share with you when I start talking about trading and the strategies you can use. Okay, so that's the capital thing. Yeah, other investment might not come with that easy. Either you have to go and borrow some money, not that you save like maybe 5% or 10% of your income and you want to use it to invest. You can't go there because it won't be enough to go there like real estate, Airbnb, farming, if you're trying to build a restaurant or no, those ones will be very hard. But you could still come to trading. And trading is not just crypto in by the way. People trading and maybe stocks, forex, and things like depending on the platform that you are using. As you can see, this platform is I think my previous video was Binance, and then this one is Bybit. But I think even now the crypto platforms are now doing trade fi like they are giving you opportunity to do stocks and other forex things there. But even though I myself I don't go there because I look at the volatility because people say it's bad, but in trading that's the best when it goes high a lot or goes down a lot, that's when you make more money. So I whichever one it is, I'm looking at the if it's going down, it goes down a lot. If it goes up, it goes up a lot. That gives me a whole margin to do that instead of staying at one point and the thing is just there. You don't really like, or you have to put in a lot of money just to get a little something substantial that you can actually talk about or brag about. So, okay, so that's also I think one way that I see yeah, the trading things and things that we do. Okay, the other thing is whichever investment that you are going to go into, there's the bad part, and I'm going to try and elaborate on some of them. I've listened to a couple of friends. I think when I started trying to, I talked to a couple of my colleagues and I realized they were actually in a position to invest because some of them have worked like 10 years, 15 years, and they have saved money. Some would do treasure bills, things like that. But somehow, all the experience was they couldn't do anything substantial. Treasure bills, I think, depending on where you are in a nation or your country, it's something else. For instance, where I'm from, you could get as much as 30% if you invest in treasure bill. It can come as low as I think now it's around 16, 20, but so let's say averagely 20 there, 20% there. The only bad part is that your money will be inflating. So yeah, the things will be inflating or the money will be deflating. So the things that if I, for instance, there was a time I checked within maybe 5 years, if I was holding like $1,000, I could probably buy, let's say, some kind of commodity. Now I convert this $1,000 into my local currency. Then I put it inside my treasure bill, and they will give me like 20%. After 5 years, even doing it on compound, then I get this a substantial money. At the end of the day, after 5 years, I'll get like almost double the money. Then when I bring it back to dollars, I realize that the dollar that I actually converted initially 5 years ago is actually I've lost that because if I started with $1,000, I would do that and convert it. I'll see that oh, I've actually lose the value and it has come like maybe $900. Of course, if you still convert it, it's more money than in my local currency. But the reason is because my local currency was losing to dollar a lot. I think if it used to be like, if I remember when I was a student or so, like 10 or so, it used to be like 1 to 1. But by the time it went so high, the highest value, it was like, it became like 1 to 16 or 17 grade. 1 to 16, 1 to 17. So something that some 10 years or 15 years ago used to be 1 to 1 has actually lost so much value that now I need to take 16 of mine just to get one of the